Imagine a tunnel so long, so deep, that engineers around the world said it was impossible. A tunnel stretching beneath the ocean, connecting two lands that seemed unreachable. Yet, against all odds, it exists. This isn't just an engineering project, it's a story of innovation, courage, and human determination that defied nature itself. The idea of building under the sea isn't new. People have been dreaming about it for over a century. The challenge: water pressure, shifting seabeds, and the sheer scale of digging hundreds of feet below the ocean. One of the most famous projects was the Channel Tunnel, connecting England and France. Surveys started back in the 19th century, but every early attempt failed. Flooding, weak technology, unpredictable geology, all made engineers throw up their hands and say it couldn't be done. So what makes a tunnel under the sea impossible? Let's break it down. First, water pressure. At 150 feet below the sea, the pressure is enough to crush a car like a soda can. Engineers had to design the tunnel to resist that constant force. Next, unstable seabeds. Sediment shifts, rocks fracture, and predicting these movements decades in advance is a massive challenge. Finally, ventilation and safety. Air circulation, emergency exits, fire safety. Imagine being stuck miles underwater with no oxygen. That's why every inch of these tunnels is carefully planned. So, how did they even start digging? That's where human ingenuity really shines. Enter the tunnel boring machines, TBMs. These are essentially mechanical moles that chew through rock and soil while installing the tunnel's walls at the same time. Massive, precise, and absolutely essential. For the Channel Tunnel, TBMs dug over 31 miles of rock. That's more than 500 football fields. And they did it under extreme pressure and constant threat of flooding. But machines alone aren't enough. Thousands of workers risked their lives in dangerous conditions, working long shifts with precision that left no room for error. One small mistake could have flooded the tunnel in seconds. Even with perfect machines and skilled workers, the sea never plays by the rules. Shifts in the seabed, leaks, and mechanical failures constantly threatened the project. At one point, the tunnel was weeks behind schedule, and many doubted it would ever be finished. But engineers adapted. Stronger seals, new concrete formulas, and real-time monitoring systems kept the project alive. At its deepest point, some tunnels are over 200 feet below the seabed, deeper than the Statue of Liberty is tall. After decades of planning, trials, and billions in investment, the tunnel finally opened. What once seemed impossible became a reality. High-speed trains now shuttle passengers beneath the ocean in under 35 minutes. It's more than a tunnel. It's proof that human determination can overcome nature's toughest obstacles. And it continues to inspire engineers worldwide, pushing us to dream bigger, dig deeper, and innovate faster. The next time someone tells you something is impossible, think of the Undersea Tunnel. A monument not just of steel and concrete, but of courage and persistence. If you loved this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing engineering feats. And tell us in the comments, which impossible project should we explore next?